First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this would not be possible. Low Nose Boxing. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Breaking news. Breaking news. Bochinche that turned out to be real. I was very hesitant to make a video about this topic, but the breaking news is on September 14th, not only are we going to get the Puerto Rico versus Mexico matchup between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Edgar, the chosen one, Berlanga, we're also going to get in the co-main event Danny Swift Garcia going for his third world title in his third weight class, actually his fourth weight class, as far as he's competed in 3, and now he's going to compete in 4, but he's going for his third world title in his third division against veteran Landy Lara. This is a very good doubleheader. You know, you got 3 fighters on the card who I feel are going to be Hall of Famers. Canelo Alvarez is going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. Danny Garcia, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a Hall of Fame someday based on what he did at 140 pounds. And Landy Lara is another fighter that I feel has a very good shot at making it into the Hall of Fame. This kind of reminds me of when Floyd Mayweather took on Canelo Alvarez in 2013. In the co-main event, we had Danny Garcia taking on Lucas Matisse. I'm very excited for this card. Now, don't get me wrong. In my opinion, Edgar Berlanga is not on the level of a Canelo Alvarez, not even close. But I'd rather have Edgar Berlanga in there with Canelo instead of Chris Eubank. You know, this is a fight that is worth having a fight party for. Whenever you have a Puerto Rican fighter and a Mexican fighter going at it, that's a fight party. You know, if I can go back in time and think about some of the best fight parties that I've ever been in, it definitely has to be Puerto Rico versus Mexico. I remember when Felix Trinidad took on Fernando Vargas. That was a great fight party. When Miguel Cotto took on Antonio Margarito, that was a great fight party. Nevertheless, there were never, ever fight parties to the level of a Tito Trinidad fight party. Whenever Tito Trinidad fought, it felt like a Puerto Rican festival. And not only do we have one Puerto Rican on the card, but we got 2 Puerto Ricans on the card. And one of them happens to be one of my favorite fighters. Shout out to Danny Swift Garcia. He's a Philly Rican, and Danny Garcia was the last elite level pure Puerto Rican fighter since Miguel Cotto. And I say pure because we do have an elite Puerto Rican fighter right now by the name of Shakur Stevenson, who I like to call El Shakur. But Shakur Stevenson is not pure Puerto Rican. Danny Garcia, despite not being from the island of Puerto Rico, Danny Garcia was the last elite level Puerto Rican fighter. And I'm very excited to see how he fares up against Landy Lara. Danny Garcia's never ducked any type of smoke. Danny Garcia was the type of fighter that was never being groomed. They were never hyping him up to be the next Cotto or the next great Puerto Rican fighter. He earned it the hard way. He went through the ranks. He fought tough competition. He fought Kendall Holt. He fought Nate Campbell. He fought Ashton Theophane before he became a world champion. And then he defeated Eric Morales twice. He defeated Zab Judah. He defeated Lucas Matisse. He defeated Lamont Peterson. He defeated Mauricio Herrera. He defeated Brandon Rios. I mean, I can go on and on. Danny Garcia, despite the fact that there's no special effects in his repertoire, Danny Garcia has never been demoralized. Even when he lost to Keith Thurman, which was a close competitive fight, he was not demoralized. When he lost to Errol Spence, he was competitive. When he lost to Sean Porter, I personally had Danny Garcia winning that fight. I'm not going to count Danny Garcia out in this fight, but I will say that Danny Garcia has his work cut out for him, because Erislandy Lara, despite him being older, he showed that he still has it. He looked very, very impressive in his last outing when he scored that highlight reel knockout. Plus, Erislandy Lara has the type of style to give Danny Garcia trouble, because he's a slick mover. He's a Cuban-style fighter. Danny Garcia likes to fight at his best when he's in there with somebody in his wheelhouse, because Danny Garcia is a natural counterpuncher. And then we got Canelo Alvarez against Edgar Berlanga, right? A lot of people are going to say, oh, Edgar Berlanga has no chance. In boxing, man, anything can happen. Boxing is the theater of the unexpected. Am I picking Edgar Berlanga to win that fight? Absolutely not. But make no mistake about it, Edgar Berlanga can crack. He does have power. So if Canelo Alvarez goes in there and takes Edgar Berlanga lightly, anything can happen. But Canelo Alvarez is not that type of fighter. I'm really looking forward to this card. September 14th, 2024. We got two Boricuas on a Mexican holiday, on a Mexican fight night. Are both Boricuas going to come out victorious with the upset? Because both Danny Garcia and Edgar Berlanga are going into these fights as the underdogs. It remains to be seen. So with that being said, hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, Low Nose Boxing, because Low Nose Boxing, I'm out.